Hello, and what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the January. What? You know what? Are we doing the 6th? Are we going to commit? We got to commit to a day. Are we doing Wednesday?
You guys said Wednesday, right? That's the 17th.
So I'm going to say 17th. Okay.
Yeah, do 17th.
Okay.
Yeah, 17th.
Hello, and what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the January 17th installment of the Go With The Flow podcast presented by Let Me Be Frank Sports. I am joined as one more time because I gotta say Nick Phillips. Damn it! All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello, and what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the January 15th. All right,
17th.
I got this. I know Kevin's time's precious. I got this. All right, 3, 2. Hello, everybody, and welcome. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the January 17th installment of the Go With The Flow podcast. As always, I'm Nick Phillips, joined by my line mates. I forgot the Let Me Be Frank thing. 7th time's the charm. I got this thing. I got it. I promise. 3, 2. Hello, everybody, and what's going on? Welcome to the January 17th installment of the Go With The Flow podcast presented by Let Me Be Frank Sports. As always, I'm Nick Phillips, joined by my line mates, Dan Merritz and Kevin Bartman. Fellas, what's going on?
Hey, boys. How's
Hello,
everybody
boys.
doing?
Doing well. We've got a really exciting episode for the listeners at home for this week. We understand with our guest this week that we might have abundance of new listeners or some first-time listeners tuning into the show. So we thank you guys for checking us out. You can check us out every week on iTunes or on Let Me Be Frank Sports. But this week from Barstool Sports, he's a college hockey writer, also the producer of the very popular hockey podcast Spittin' Chicklets. We've got Mike Rinelli joining the show this week to talk a little bit about the World Junior Championship, also about the college hockey landscape and some current events in the NHL that are going on. So we had him join the show, and he was really gracious with his time, and he spent a good bit with us, and it's essentially the entire show is just us talking hockey with him. So just to familiarize you guys at home, every Tuesday or Wednesday or so, we're starting to come out with weekly shows. We kind of just it's just the three of us. We try to have guests on as much as we can, but we started last year. We're still growing a bit. We try to have guests on to kind of help mediate the discussion and make it as good as possible, and to and for the listeners' enjoyment. But usually it's just Dan, Kevin, and myself, and we just kind of shoot the shit a little bit about hockey and what's on our mind, what we think's relevant and would be fun to discuss, and what we think ultimately that you guys would enjoy at home. So without further ado, right off the hop, let's just get it going with our interview with Cornell. All right. Do you have a timer there, Dan, or should I?
No, I didn't do it because
Was that good? Was that good?
Perfect.
All right. Was that good?
Yeah, that was good, though. That was perfect. 7th time was indeed a charm.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. Fine, dude.
That was a shit show.
I just wanted to move the camera away from me because I kept laughing, and I didn't want you to look at my face and start laughing randomly or something.
Well, there was 4 or 5 things I need to hit, and I kept doing forgetting
you'd hit one, and then you'd hit all of them, and then forget one, and then you'd forget something else the second time. Anyway, nice work, boys. That was a good epi. That was a good epi.
Does anyone want to do the thanks? Should I do the thanks for joining us then as well?
Yeah, it's fine. You do that every week anyway.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and thanks again to Mike Rinelli for joining us on this week's episode. Boys, did you guys have fuck that. That sounds so shitty. All right, one more time. 3, 2, 1.
You're breaking my balls, buddy.
Okay, and thank you again to Mike Rinell for joining us for this week's discussion. Had a lot of fun talking to him, and I hope that you two did as well. I think we got everything answered. Anything else that we need to cover this week, or did you guys get everything off your chest that you want to ask this week?
No, I got everything. That was a fun episode for sure.
Yeah, I'd like to attend the school, RA's School of Hockey Gambling. I'm a notoriously bad gambler in pretty much any sport, so getting the extra advice was pretty damn useful.
Yeah, awesome. So thanks to him again for joining us, and we'll be back next week. Also, if you guys would like to at home, we have a Twitter account that you guys can follow. It's at GWTF Podcast. Go with the flow, GWTF Podcast. We also have the site we write for, Let Me Be Frank, at LMBF Sports. You guys can follow that. Some of us also chime in with some hockey blogs. So outside of the podcast, we also chip in with some blogs every now and then. So if you want to follow a little bit of our writing, as well as check out the podcast every week. So as I had said in the intro of the show, we're available on iTunes, and we're also, you can also listen to the show on the website. If you guys would be kind enough to leave some feedback or continue to check us out, we'd love that. And we appreciate you guys spending a few minutes with us this week. So have a good one. Peace, boys.
See you later, boys.
All right. So that's it.